Hi there, and welcome to Apple World. Young lady, not Megan Thee Stallion uncovering Drake for getting a BBL. Megan's new melody H has sent the web into a monstrous twist since she came for her operations, and she came for them hard. Megan and Drake have had meet for a hot moment at this point, and it began after he dissed her back in 2022 and blamed her for setting up Tory. Megan is at long last getting her lick back. However, it appears as though Drake is attempting to retaliate by tossing a few shades at Megan and showing his help for Nicki Minaj. Okay, so it's beginning to seem to be what is going on between Nicki Minaj and Megan. The stallion is beginning to get greater than the two ladies on the grounds that different rappers are beginning to get hauled into the show, including Drake. Really, it's not shocking that Drake would advocate for Nicki in light of the fact that he is quite possibly Nicki's dearest companion in the business, and he presently has his own meet happening with Megan. Nicki and Drake go way back, and they got into the business at the equivalent time they were both guided by Lil Wayne and were both in youthful cash amusement. Additionally, Nicki Minaj got into her fight with Lil Kim toward the beginning of her vocation. Drake remained with her Tito's down, and he even had hamburger with Lil Kim in view of Nicki. There were even bits of gossip about him, and Nicki having an undertaking. However, as Nicki said, she never effed Wayne, she never effed Drake, so when Megan came for himself and Nicki and her melody murmur, Drake rushed to bounce in and conceal Megan. You see, Drake is one of the numerous celebs who believe that Megan was lying about having chance by conservative paths, and he has transparently called her out on this. On his Melody Circle, crazy where he said this be lie regarding getting yet, she's as yet a stallion, she don't get the joke yet, she's actually grinning shorty, say she graduated. She ain't learning sufficient play your collection track 1K I heard enough. This was just before the conservative paths preliminary began, and Megan was at that point getting hauled for lying on Tory and attempting to demolish his life. It exacerbated the situation for Megan, and she got hauled for Phil. Drake is one of the most compelling craftsmen in the business and has a ton of fans who eat none of the palm of his concern, so when he dissed Megan, it was like he released considerably more critics on her. She was justifiably distraught at him, and she went off and perused him down. She said, "I know I'm extremely famous, but you all got to quit going after powerless paranoid notions and bars to my name. You all at any point should address me or at me with a reality or receipts. I'm clout." She likewise said to quit involving my occurrence of clout-failing men. Since when is it cool to kid about ladies getting hit? You men, particularly rap men, are weak prepared to blacklist about shoes and garments. However, canine heap on an individual of color when she expressed one of your homeboys mishandled her. She proceeded, and while the effing realities come out. Recollect all your most loved rappers that remained behind a man that a female group assault me, you all go available. I safeguard myself this moment, I'm doing a lot of every available open door. It goes on for ever, and this didn't occur until I emerged and said I got you all, don't play with me, okay? Cool fit by well, the case went to preliminary. Tory was seen as blameworthy, and you all ability. The story goes Drake has been genuine calm from that point forward. However, Megan has strong memory since she at last had to take a few risks at Drake, and like the OG rappers, she's remaining on business and taking it to the studio like she ought to. And the Melody H. Megan said this large number of little rap ninjas said, "Oh, misrepresentation be their hardest bars. These ninjas disdain on BBLs and be strolling around with similar scars, cosplay criminals, counterfeit and accents posted in another ninja's hood like a terrible BO. That's right, she gobbled that one up too. This is plainly a dig at the bits of gossip about Drake furtively finishing some work he's been supposed to have gotten lipos, pull some stomach muscle, scratching belly tucks, and everything. I won't lie, this is an extremely unimportant clapback." However, it seems as though Drake attempted to retaliate at Megan and applaud back at her maxim, that 40 cal, I'll make him dance like a go. Likewise, this is a line from Nicki tune referenced in Megan's circumstance with Tory. Anyway, fans are grouping Megan on this one, and they left remarks saying ninjas having BBL scars by Drake. The body count line cleared every one of the men. LMAO, the one Megan's regulation bar got Nicki an outright hyper-lunacy. She says so much if Drake doesn't care about his messed up self and shuts his fing mouth that ninja generally needs to be in ladies' business. He's the greatest in North America. I swear, the most entertaining thing about this entire situation is the way nobody is stunned. Drake is a BBL kid. This show is out of this world, yet I need to know how you all feel about it. What is your take on Drake finishing his body in Megan's? Subscribe Apple World for more videos.